Hey guys, what's going on? It is Thursday, and I'm back playing The Binding of Isaac. Took a whole lot of the criticisms in from the last one. I was kind of like a kid who knew that he had to turn in homework that wasn't quite as good as what he was used to doing with the last run, but it's all I had, so now I'm recording audio separately. I've lowered the game volume, and I'm excited to play. Oh god, we're going to start off with a little really stupid play right off the bat. We still are using Isaac because that's really all we can use at the moment. But yeah, that's so we're gonna fix the sound because frankly it was driving me insane too that it was that imbalanced. I did see one guy who said, "Hey Taffy, you need to give me more story times." And I'll tell you what my biggest thing with story time right now is that once upon a time back in the day, when I did story times, people gave me a ton of suggestions. Live bomb. People gave me a ton of suggestions, and now anymore, it's kind of very dance, monkey, dance, like on command, and that's fine. I do YouTube on command, but you know, any feedback would be nice, and any ideas. You never know what's gonna spark. The lucid dream one came from Crooked Range, just saying, "Hey Tappy, you ever have any weird dreams?" And I was like, "Holy crap, that was a story I never thought I'd tell." And so yeah, basically what I'm saying is that if you want some specialized story times on this side, I need your input and your ideas to make me happy in my naughty bits. So ultimately, the more activity and ideas I have come from you, the more ideas I have for stuff to put up. And I'm eager, I'm geeked, I'm excited about putting this up. I don't know what this is. Oh, another thing was that I just kind of started playing under the assumption that everybody was going to be a huge Isaac fan. And for those who aren't, I apologize. This is The Binding of Isaac. It's a game from the people that made Super Meat Boy. It is an amazingly addictive game because of the number of variables that are involved in each process and level and item and boss and scenario and floor layout. So it is worth die, yeah. Look at the game. The game's showing me a little random love right off the bat. It's $5 on Steam and it's worth 3 times that just for the replay value alone. Go ahead back and get this heart. So this is The Binding of Isaac. If you grew up playing The Legend of Zelda on regular Nintendo like I did, this is happiness on a bun, on a buttered toasted bun. Playing Famine to start things off. Famine, I think those flies, which we can goad him into destroying, like a so. Well, at least one of them. So as I'm going along, for those of you who aren't familiar with Isaac, I will do my best to explain why I make certain decisions and why I don't. One nice thing about Isaac is that he starts off with a he starts off with a bomb in tow. And he starts off with relatively decent damage. What does this do? Book of Shadows. Book of Shadows gives you invincibility. That part I know. It only lasts for a set amount of time, so we'll get back to work here. Alright, now you can't spawn any more of these grayish looking nub flies. So now all we gotta do is not take damage, which sounds easier than it is, and float around, and we should be able to wrap him up relatively swiftly. So yeah, we had people in the comments who said, "Hey, I don't play Isaac. Why did you not do that thing that you did not do?" And I was just like, "Oh, I'm a dick. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get hit the moment this thing disappears." God, grumble, grumble. So we'll take our cube of meat, a little orbital that floats around us and keeps us from getting hit. I have no keys. But I do have lots of bombs, so I guess I can go to the secret room, which is usually flanked by a couple of rooms. So, drop a bomb here and take a look. Secret room, hot damn. Oh, okay, slot machine. So everyone, not everyone, one person in particular said, "Why did you not touch the slot machine?" The thing is that with slot machines, I don't do them very often because the payout is usually bombs and keys, which are good things, but there's no guarantee for a return on your investment. So it's a gamble, which I mean, the one-armed bandit normally is. Every once in a while you can blow them up. If you have a tremendous number of bombs or a great excess of money, you can get some cool items, but it's no guarantee. And right now I'd rather save my money for shops. Got a little bit quiet there, trying to figure out my stratagem. So touching back on an old subject, yeah, if you guys want some story times on this channel, if you guys want some stuff that only you get that 10,000 people miss out on because you got it for yourself, Tinted Rock here usually has some nice goodies hidden in it. Right now, 2 spirit hearts. The shadowy gray spirit phantom hearts are hearts that do not replenish. Once you lose them, they're gone forever, but they stay in your inventory as long as you're not getting hit, which gives you kind of a buffer, a health buffer. Cube of meat's an orbital that keeps you from getting hit. I think I covered that. Bombs and keys, super critical early on because without them you can't get into secret rooms or item rooms or shops. So as many comments as you can leave will set us up for great success. As my fortune cookie said earlier, walking to the fire, Taffy, is the best thing you can do for yourself. Sometimes I get annoyed with my own play. We get a key though. I think maybe Dead Sea Scrolls is a random effect. It has to be a random effect, otherwise it wouldn't have given me the Book of Shadows. So, coming into this room, we've got the walking tumors and the super weird ragdoll thingies. I know some of the legitimate names and some I don't, and some I've picked up from other YouTubers. Watched Lethal Frags last night. That guy's insane. That guy's been playing. He's on a 2-year live stream mission where I think the goal... Seriously? People? Hey, whoa, hey, you're supposed to be frightened of me, remember? Maybe he's got a very incredibly reactionary fight or flight system. Oh my god, seriously. I feel like an abusive parent when I do that. Like if my son were crying out, we're chasing him to slap him. I'm glad he's asleep and didn't hear that. That's the kind of thing that could plant a seed that would come back to haunt one later on. But yeah, Lethal Frags, I was watching his stream the other night. I don't want to send you guys to watch other Binding of Isaac stuff, but at the same time, I also know that you can watch this a million times and not see the same run twice. Yeah, I'm going to use a bomb to get to that chest. Because I feel like I'll get paid off for it. And I do. 3 cents and a bomb, so he came out 3 cents ahead. No. Oh, I guess we're doing the boss. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm not even gonna lie. We're gonna come in here and do up Monstro. Anarchist Cookbook. Wow, which did entirely more damage to us because Monstro was mid-air. Alright, Dead Sea Scrolls. What a gigantic waste of my time. That almost got me. See, my head's all off right now. I'm all discombobulated because I had not planned on coming in here. I wasn't even looking at what room I was coming into. I was too busy like, hey, don't go watch other people's plays. But at the same time, this channel is not a money-making channel. Like the Woof channel, Mr. Woofles is very much starting to turn into an effort of, man, we'd like to see some financial returns. But this channel is a total screw-around channel. And it's mostly born out of the fact that every time I want to do something, Rob says yes and then fucks it up somehow. I don't think he does it intentionally. I think he starts out with all the best intentions of saying, oh yeah, Taffy, that's a good idea. I think we should totally do that. But the moment that he gets a little bit bored, it's game over. At that point, it's just somebody jangles keys and he walks off. This is the deal with the Devil Room. This is a chance to permanently lose heart and health in exchange for a couple of items. For this one we have, I believe, the Pact? Or some sort of payporial agreement that I think is damage up that I'm going to take. And then the Shovel, which allows us to dig down a level. The Pact, yes, damage up. Fantastic. So we lose those hearts forever and ever, but we also have the item room and shop to go to. A lot of places left to explore in this general area. I think that the secret room is going to be right there. And I'm correct. Slot machine. I've yet to see anything really cool come out of the secret room since I've started recording these games, which is kind of a bummer. The damage up is going to be huge. You can win runs of Isaac using only nothing but damage ups and a little bit of health. If you just have marginally decent dodge skills, uncalled for. If you just have marginally decent, you know what? I'll take that over the Dead Sea Scrolls. We'll do Shoot to Whoop, which allows us to shoot a big ass laser. If you have marginally decent dodge skills, then you 8 cents worth a shot. 7 cents gets us the compass. Totally worth it. I would love the range up. There's not a chance in hell we're going to get 15 cents on this level. So we'll go ahead and dodge on down to the next level. I went a little Creole there for a second. I feel like I got the first round jitters out of the way. I feel good. I feel good about moving forward with you folks. Especially now that I know that the audio is going through a separate program, it means that I can do what I do normally, which is clean the audio up just ever a hair, ever. Oh God, there's no way out. I'm just the game has screwed me. There's no way to survive. I guess I could have used shoot the Woof there. It just yeah, what a miserable setup. But now that I know that let's do it again. The room's so nice it fucked me twice. But now that I know that I can touch up the audio ever so slightly, that I can adjust levels and that I can at least clean up kind of tongue clicks and stuff like that, I feel like I have my security blanket back on me again, so I can rock forward. I think we were calling these frat house rapists. These are the Steubenville monsters. See what I did there? An outdated pop culture reference. The Devil is a tarot card that allows us to do a shitload of damage to anyone who's in the room, I believe. The nice thing about Isaac and the Isaac community is that without being dicks about it, if you ever don't know what something is, God bless. If you ever don't know what something is, there's probably going to be somebody in the room that will happily fill you in and not be a total douche about it. So in the comment section, if I missed or messed up something, tears down. Awesome. If I missed or messed something up, then I'm sure somebody will be more than happy to correct me or help us out. Halo of Flies. Nice. Now we have a defensive orbital setup that keeps us from getting hit quite as often. I will happily take on Wrath here. Should not be bad at all. Just want to make sure to keep a little bit of space. See if I can coax him out here. Or he'll just open up a lane for us. Go ahead, man. Blow yourself all to high hell. Oh, God. Alright, so I'm not feeling ridiculously comfortable with where we stand on health right now, and it's only because I'm not particularly good at playing and talking at the same time yet. And I'm trying not to end the run on a super easy mini-boss. Come on, just thank you. Okay, anyone else have kind of a clenched ass after that? I'm gonna head on down, explore a little bit more. Early levels, you explore as much as you can. You never know exactly what you're gonna find. Later levels, especially when there's no item rooms, no shops, you make a line straight for the boss. Try to save yourself as much damage and hassle as you can. I just could not have played that any worse if I physically made an effort. I'm actually kind of disappointed in myself right now. In the early goings, especially as I'm figuring out how best I function and how I play under pressure and how I play under the pressure of being watched. Thank you, Cube of Meat. Thank you, Halo of Flies. Apparently I sing really poorly when I'm nervous. This is no karaoke bar where I can rock out Walkin' in Memphis by Mark Cohen, which is my go-to song. That and Hard to Handle by the Black Crowes. But apparently I sing when I'm terrified of what's about to happen to me. So yeah, I don't guarantee that every run's going to be a success, and I don't claim to be any good at this game. I've only been playing it for about 3 weeks now, and even then it was only when I could fit it in, because anybody who plays this will tell you that the games are usually somewhere between 20 minutes to 45 minutes, even an hour if you go through a really long run or you have particularly problematic setups as you're going through. So I do not guarantee success every time. I will do my best. I should be good enough to not flame out super early. And I know some commentators will only show you the deep runs, but I do not have time to record whenever I want, because right now I'm recording because my son's asleep. So sadly, we will be able to give you what we can give you. God, I would love the Steam sale. Steam sale, everything's half off, appropriately named. So I'm gonna go ahead and search the rest of the floor and see if I can accumulate the 6 cents needed to buy the Steam sale, because the long-term benefits will far outweigh leaving one spirit heart behind. This room shouldn't present much of a problem, but at the same time, the last couple of rooms shouldn't have presented much of a problem either. Okay. Yep, okay, yep. Oh, I placed a bomb on accident. Fortunately, I've got room to make some stupid mistakes. Not health-wise. And the game forgives me because it knows that I'm under undue stress and pressure. Serial rapists. The Steubenville Big Red Tide. Or Big Red Tide. Sounds very menstrual. I don't feel bad. This is my channel to be a little not crass, but I don't have to mask it the way that we do on our Suddenly Minecraft channel. Speaking of things that aren't on the other channel, I'm gonna get Rob to finish The Walking Dead playthrough. That's gonna be on this channel, by God, come hell or high water. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna look for the secret room. Once I commit to the boss fight. I mean, I've got enough stuff to. Hey, Yahtzee, unicorn horn. I'm in. Sold. I would have really liked. I don't want to go back and buy that spirit heart because I want the Steam sale. We're just going to assume that I'm good. We're just going to assume that I'm boss and that Chubb will not present huge amounts of problems. Unicorn dance party. That worked out really well. And we get the pentagram, which is another damage up. Fantastic. Can't use those hearts. We'll save our money. We'll save our money for the next floor because one spirit heart could be gone in the room, but we could run into an item that would potentially benefit us down the road with much more long-term effects, we'll say. Not particularly feeling like spending 2 bombs to get 4 cents. And these guys, because of the lines that they shoot, prove more difficult than they should. Like, it just seems like such a simple, like, oh, they shoot up and down and sideways. But then that means that you gotta float shots in on the diagonal or put yourself directly in harm's way. Thank God for these damage ups that we've been getting, because that will make all the difference. Key, always take the key. Head over to the item room. I didn't even have to use the devil card in the last room. Gish, little Gish shoots on diagonal, so if we just stay directly on his north, south, east, west, we should be fine. Head on up to the item room. Not too terribly worried about the flies, he said, as he almost took damage. Check out the item room, and we've got a mushroom, which is damage up, the odd mushroom. We should be really lighting people up at this point. We're gonna test me on that whole. Well, God, quit hitting the E button on accident. We're gonna test me on the whole. All you really need is damage up and some nominal dodging skills. Full health allows us to go into this little mob trap room. Fortune favors the bold. For 2 bombs, we will take on a handful of these grubs. The shooting grubs are way less intense than the charging grubs. The lung cancers. It just looks like lung cancer to me. I quit smoking, so I can talk about lung cancer and not feel self-damning at this point. So, I can't remember what the third thing is. These rooms, they give you something, and in return you gotta fight some stuff. And we get turrets, which is not the end of the world. I gotta stop giving myself faint praise. And we managed to get out of there with that. I don't think we took a hit there. I'm proud of us. I'm gonna buy us ice cream. We'll scoot on over and keep exploring. Here in the caves, part 2. This makes me sad. Oh God, the unicorn horn is not. Unicorn horn is not recharged. That's alright. That's alright. We can. I'm gonna push him over. I want to be away from the wall a little bit. They won't pop as long as you're shooting them, which is both a headache and a saving grace at the same time. The red ones you can hit no matter what. The green ones are champions. And those are our normal turret. Alright, so unicorn horn we have back. Which I might save and just use on the boss immediately. Who is our boss? Caves 2? Is this Mom's foot? Alright, well, we'll explore then. Oh God, Steubenville rapists. Oh, stupid damage. Alright, well in that case we will really explore and we'll see if maybe we can't find ourselves a health up. I'm not feeling confident right now. I'm making a lot of dumb mistakes and the game is not... I could use a speed up at this point. I could definitely use a range up, but a speed up or a health up would be unparalleled. Lots of bombs, so we're just gonna look for the secret room. I could use some more coinage, to be quite frank. To be quite Steven. Alright, coins? Lots of coins. Just nothing to sneeze at. That means we can buy almost anything that we want at the shop, because nothing's going to be more expensive than 15 cents. I would love like a Book of Revelation, which just spouts off spirit hearts. Super useful right about now. Oh, God. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Dodge like a champ today. Dodge like a champ today. Okay. Yeah. Feeling accomplished. Gish. Oh, God. Nothing good. Nothing good. I'm being saved so tremendously by my halos. My defensives have... this game would probably be over if it weren't for my defensive halo. We're gonna go ahead and clear out the lung cancer. Speaking of very unpleasant things that have touched the lives of millions, and technically billions, my father, Taffy's dad, who was not given that name at birth, he adopted that name once I was born, but then also when the channel came about. Greed, why not? Why not greed? Got news for you, asshole. Taffy's dad's actually going to be in town. I'm going to use the devil card, so I'm not worried about having used the unicorn horn on greed, but I couldn't take the hits. Taffy's dad's going to be in town next week, so we'll see if maybe we can get a little podcast action going on with Taffy's dad. He'll be super uncomfortable, and he'll be a little bit awkward, and he'll probably sound angry, but that's what happens when you are one of the world's most screaming badasses. So... be on the lookout for that. That'll probably be a Taffy's Man Cave exclusive. Let's go down here, fight the boss. I think it's Mom's foot. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I'm an idiot. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm still an Isaac noob as much as anyone else. Oh yeah, so no big deal. Got that for you. The eyes are... oh God, thank you, Halo. Thank you, Halo. I don't play Halo. I don't play Halo. I grew up playing COD. I grew up playing COD. He's gonna blow out some creep. And... Jiminy Christ. Halo's saving us. Halo... for anybody who may have doubted the importance of the Halo of defensive measures, right now... these eyes, man, they're like homing missiles. The Halo has extended this... any gameplay or commentary you get at this point is gravy, provided to you by my defensive Halo. Thank you cards and flowers can be sent to the address listed at the bottom of the screen. I'm so ridiculous. Okay, you know what? You can only save me so many times. This is stupid. I want these rocks out of the way so I will not hit any of them. I had a plan. You saw I had a plan. Can't get any shots through. God. Hey, look at that! On accident, I did something awesome. Mom's underwear is a range up. Wow, okay. Beginning to regret the deal with the devil because I just don't know that I have the skills necessary to win this right now. That's how I feel. Trapped in a box. Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. Alright. Time to concentrate. Time to give the people what they wanted. And what they wanted was... what they wanted... God! What they wanted was for me to perform better than that. Like every ex-girlfriend I've ever had that just want better performance. I'm just this... I cannot understate how... or I cannot overstate how important the Halo has been so far. If this were any other situation, this would have been a 5-minute video 5 minutes of performance, followed by 20 minutes of me apologizing. Not a situation I'm completely unfamiliar with. This is gonna be tricky. Alright, so we just need to play our angles correctly. We need to make sure to kill things efficiently. There we go. That, the way I've been playing could have been a total disaster. Pills. Fortune favors the bold. Speed down. Fantastic. We'll take our bombs. Right now, we'll take anything we can get. Right now, oh my god, we're so slow. I don't even... Sure. A useless... And we took a hit. And we took it... okay. I might have wanted to use the remote to get out of here. But then we would have left our unicorn horn here. Oh god, and we spawned into that. Okay. Well, folks, on behalf of the Mr. Woofles channel, this has been Taffy. Not bad. Not bad. Feeling kind of smart right now. Oh, I'm so slow. And a troll bomb, for good measure. Okay. Okay. I'm going to use this on the off chance that it'll put us in the error room. Nope. Put us right outside the door. Well, at least we don't have to walk far to get our unicorn horn back. This has not gone well. I'm not going to lie. Defeated? No. Downtrodden? Spiritually exhausted? That's how I feel. Oh god, and I keep wasting bombs because my keyboard is off to the side so that I can get in front of the microphone here. Gonna have to work on setup. Still. We're gonna keep exploring. We're going to assume everything gonna be alright. Everything gonna be airy. Yep. That did not work the way I'd hoped. Halo, once again. Thank you cards can be sent. Jesus Christ. Oh, this could be it. That's it. I never said they'd all be good runs. And hopefully they'll get better. That room was just an absolute nightmare. There was no way that I was going to get out of that. So yeah, we covered some stuff and I got a little more practice in. Live stream coming up. That's kind of what I'm getting geared up for, is just getting used to talking on camera. Maybe I'll record a couple sessions at once. But at the same time, this one's done. On behalf of the Mr. Woofles channel, thank you for tuning in. My name is Taffy and I am out.